Last Sunday, my family decided we were spending too much time staring at our screens and not enough time glaring at each other across the dinner table, so my mom declared it was time for a no-phone family dinner. Everyone grumbled, but the threat of having to listen to my little brother's Minecraft stories without the distraction of TikTok was apparently enough for us all to comply. We each dropped our phones into a salad bowl in the middle of the table and sat down, ready for some old-fashioned, face-to-face bonding, like medieval peasants, or people in 2003. Everything started out pretty typical. My sister was already plotting how to sneak a glance at her group chat, and my mom was desperately trying to keep the conversation going with questions like, "So, how was everyone's week?" That's when my dad, with the mischievous grin of a man who once tried to fix the Wi-Fi by hitting the router with a shoe, reached into his pocket and pulled out a pager. An actual, honest-to-God 90s-era pager. He brandished it like he was Indiana Jones and the pager was the lost title. He pressed a button and the pager beeped, lighting up with what I can only assume was Morse code for "Help me, I'm trapped in a family dinner." Then, for reasons known only to the Y chromosome, he started yelling 911 at random intervals. At first, we thought he was making a joke about emergencies, but then he started escalating. 911. The potatoes are cold. 911. Someone pass the gravy. My mom tried to ignore him, but it's hard to have a serious conversation about college applications when your dad is simulating a pager-based crisis every 5 minutes. By the time dessert rolled around, Dad had fully committed. He was pounding the table, shouting 911. "We're out of whipped cream." My little brother was crying from laughter, my sister was threatening to call Child Protective Services, and I was just grateful nobody had given him a fax machine. So, in the end, our no-phone dinner was a success. Nobody looked at a single screen. Instead, we all got to watch my dad have a midlife technology crisis in real time. Turns out, when it comes to family dinners, the real emergency is just trying to get through them without dialing 911 yourself.